going on, guys? Tommy from Pizarro's Pieces. Now, I haven't put a video out for a few weeks. Things have been pretty hectic. Country still very up and down with what's going on with the coronavirus, COVID-19. Boot sales have been not really happening. Weather was really bad last weekend. The main one that I go to has finished. The season's finished around here. And I've just been a little bit tied up with work and other stuff, so I've not really been doing any videos. So today's video, I'm going to show you guys what I've been picking up lately, and I'm also going to attempt to try and fix an item which is currently not working, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. So anyone who follows me on Facebook and Instagram would have seen recently that I have been on a massive Jurassic Park buying spree, if that's how you want to call it. My last video, when I went to one of the last boot sales I went to, actually, I managed to pick up 3 carded Jurassic Park figures, which are now kindly on my display here. So we picked up the Dino Screams Dilophosaurus, the normal Dilophosaurus on card, and the Dino Screams Velociraptor. Now obviously I got a really good price on them. I paid £45 for the 3. And when I went to the Chatham Toy Show, which was the following Saturday, I managed to near enough acquire a complete Jurassic Park dinosaur box stroke carded collection between 2 sellers that I know, Rob from Robbo Toys and Jason, the toy collector, done me a really good price, and I'm really happy. So I'm going to turn this around and show you guys now. So we have got probably the main one, the best one there, the electronic Tyrannosaurus Rex in the box. Box is a little bit rough, but still a great acquisition. These 2 came off Jason, so that's the brown carded raptor and the Coelophysis, I think that's how you pronounce it. I got the Dimetrodon off of Rob also. And this one actually came from Leicester Vintage Toys. This came during the week in between the boot sale and acquiring all of this. We got the Junior Tyrannosaurus Rex, which came from Jason, and we got the box Triceratops, which came from Rob of Robbo Toys. There's a couple of little pieces here that I've acquired since then. It can start getting a little bit messy. We've got a little stationary set, and we've got a 1993. Is it 93 or 92? Let's have a look. Oh, 1992 Jurassic Park spitter watch with the Dilophosaurus on it. So with that in mind, I've now only need the Stegosaurus with regards to dinos. So I'm on the hunt for a box Stegosaurus. Not necessarily sealed, because these ones ain't all sealed. Although the parts are all there, and some of them look like they haven't come out of their boxes, they're not actually sealed. So last week, someone posted up on Facebook about selling, they were closing up their shop, unfortunately, in these struggling times, and they had loads of bits for sale. They had a Jurassic Park compound and a Jungle Explorer, but someone claimed it. He then said he had another Jurassic Park compound. So I said, how much do you want? It was a really good price. So I purchased it. So here we have the Jurassic Park compound. Now, at the time, I knew that it wasn't complete. He told me, he sent me photos, but it has got in here as well 4 of the 5 human characters. So there was obviously, as well as the dinos in the first series, there was the human characters. There is Dr. Grant's in here, Nedry, the little boy, I forget his name now, is it Lewis, and Robert Muldoon. So, and all their accessories are in here as well, and all the little dinos are in here. The little dino and accessories are also in here for Ellie, the girl, the lady, but she is not in here, so I'll be able to get her at a later date. So now I've actually got all the loose figures as well. Unfortunately, yeah, this playset isn't complete. The 2 flames are in here for it, which is good. But the weird thing is most of the stuff's here, including the egg thing, the thing that holds the eggs. The four eggs are there as well. That's there. That's missing. That's there. the trap, the net's there as well. The things that are missing is the fences. So I actually need the 6 fences. Unfortunately, they're not in here, but I knew that it was still a good price, especially with a box and everything. So I was happy to pay it, and I thought, you know what, I'll get the fences at a later date. Pretty much everything else is here. There is one other item missing, which I already know one of my friends has got, so I'm going to get that off him. Unfortunately, and I did ask the seller at the time if he knew if the electrics were working, and he said, I don't know, I presume so. But when I've opened the electronic box, which is this one here, I've tightened it back up now, but the batteries were absolutely corroded and leaking. So I've bought some white vinegar because I've been watching some YouTube videos and I'm hoping it's going to work. I've bought some cotton buds, I've got a toothbrush, and I've got some new batteries. I'm hoping I can get this working. It'd be a shame if I can't. It's not the end of the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get working on this. It's probably going to take half hour, 45 minutes, do a little bit of filming and show you guys, and then put the batteries in, and fingers crossed we can get it working. So let's give it a try. What's going on, guys? So the footage you've just seen I filmed the other day. So basically I took apart the Jurassic Park compound, the electronic box. It was bad. The battery acid hit the circuit board. I can't repair it. It's beyond my repair. So I put it all back together. I gave it a very good clean. I tested it a few times. I couldn't get it working, which is disappointing. I've spoke to the guy that sold it to me. It was through one of the Facebook groups. He said to me originally that he thought it worked. He obviously hadn't even looked at the electrics, because if he had, then he would have noticed all the battery acid leaking. Disappointing, a little bit disappointing, and also the fact that the way the parcel was sent to me as well was a little bit disappointing. It wasn't wrapped. It was just, everything was just put in the Jurassic Park compound box and posted. It was in a box, but it was rattling when it turned up. Another little bit of damage has been done to the section of the playset. So I'm bitterly disappointed, to be honest with you. I've told the guy and I've said, look, I want a partial refund. I said, I'm not going to start sending it back, because it's going to cost me about £15 to send it back. I don't do this sort of thing usually, but anyone who collects toys, anyone who runs a shop and that should know how to send things. So I'm waiting to hear back from him. Actually, this was only a couple of hours ago we were speaking about it, and I said, look, I want a partial refund, and we'll see where that goes. But anyway, guys, moving on. I thought I'd show you guys some of the bits that I had picked up recently. Here, look. So talking of Jurassic Park, that there is my cat. It's decided to go into the Jurassic Park compound box. So yeah. Anyway, I've picked up some bits recently. It was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. My missus bought me some nice presents, some bits from my collection. I'd also picked up a couple of bits. I'm trying to look around and think what I've been purchasing recently, but I've got a couple of bits here to hand, so I'm going to turn the camera around. Now, this is the new, look, as you can see, 2020 NECA exclusive, convention exclusive. Let me just open this up. This is the unofficial Summer Games Gremlins figure. So I actually picked this up. This is obviously an exclusive to the States as well. No one, as far as I'm aware, selling these here. I've been looking around and I picked this up off of eBay. I managed to pick it up with shipping and customs. I paid just under £50 for that. So not too bad, to be honest with you. A bit more than your average NECA figure, but it did come from the States, and it did have custom charges as well. So I think it was about £48 it worked out. So I was happy to pay that. It's not too bad. My wife bought me this on my birthday. This is the new Godzilla Tokyo Clash game. So you can choose from 4 iconic movie kaiju: Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mothra, or Megalon. I believe this is similar to, there was a monster game that came out a few years ago, but it wasn't obviously Godzilla. It wasn't official or anything. It had a robot in it, a dinosaur looking character, and a couple of others. I think it's very similar to that, but this is obviously the Godzilla version. I haven't played it yet. Although I am asking my wife if she'll play it. She has to be Mothra though, if we do play it. And also, I'm just turning my torch on, guys, because the lighting is not particularly great. I picked up Bebop and Rocksteady from the NECA animated Turtles line to go with the rest of my Turtles. I say I picked it up. Nadine bought that for me also for my birthday. So very, very pleased with that. I had also picked up, like I say, guys, it's a little bit dark in here when it's like this at night, the new Godzilla NECA figure. Again, NECA. This is the one that the Godzilla versus Biollante. I'm just having a look around. I'm trying to think what else I've picked up recently. Not too much. I had, to be honest with you guys, I've not done a video for about a month now. I have been buying some statues off of a guy who custom makes some resin statues, and I actually had 3 made. These are really cool. There's one here. It's probably, the light probably won't do it justice, but it's like half Godzilla and half Mecha Godzilla, and it's really heavy. And I also bought off the same guy a Talos statue, really cool, very nice detail, and Cyclops. Obviously Monsters of Ray Harryhausen. So I have been buying stuff, guys. I've not completely disappeared. I just haven't been doing videos. Boot sales, let me just turn my torch off. Boot sales have pretty much dried up. One of the local ones that was meant to start, the winter one that was meant to start in a couple of weeks, have just put on Facebook today that they're cancelled. They're not coming back this year. My local one's finished for the year. It's all going to be pretty much wrapping up now. I don't know, no one really knows what's going on at the minute anyway. Boris has just announced this 3-tiered thing, so I don't know, it's all a bit of a mess. It's disappointing. People just want to get on with their lives, but we can't currently, and we just got to do what we can and hope that this ends sooner rather than later. Not just for the fact that we all want to get back to our normal lives, but for people's mental well-being as well. It's absolutely exhausting, to be honest with you. So guys, yeah, I just thought I'd show you my recent Jurassic Park collection, which like took me a week to get going. Plus some of my recent pickups. There is probably some more, but I just can't think of the top of my head. But yeah, I'll be going to, I'm actually going to Nerd Base this Sunday to pick up a couple of bits that Craig's holding for me. So I'm still adding bits and pieces to the collection, guys, and you know, I will be doing videos here and there. Probably just not as prolific. I'm not going to put 2-3 videos out a week. I couldn't do that before all this, to be honest with you, so I'm going to struggle to do it. Now I'm just not getting the time. I'm still working and everything as well. But yeah, guys, obviously if you're watching this and you ain't subscribed, please consider to do so. All the links are below to my social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Guys, thanks for watching as always, and until the next video, I'll see you all then.